That's something, I suppose. She's actually closer to Aglaia, so we'll go to Aglaia first. Hello, worm. I brought my fingernails with me because, frankly, I need to be using those more. I've been underutilizing them. I had an initial negative reaction to the fingernails when I first tried them out. Because my thought was, oh, they don't teleport you. Because my first idea of how useful they would be was the idea of like, oh, they'll make me get from here to there. Like it's a fast travel that costs currency. That's super useful. But then I realized it has a travel time. I don't know how that travel time compares with how fast it takes you to get there, because that's hard to confirm. To be that aware of your own travel times and stuff like that. But once I realized it wasn't a fast travel, I was kind of less interested. But if I have an objective that is behind a bunch of plague and stab districts, then yeah, I should be considering using that to solve my problems. Definitely more than I have been. It's always you, the loot box lady. Unfortunately for me, the oldest people value nuts so much. They look like little heart candies. It's good they value nuts because I can trade them, but it's bad that they value nuts and that they all equally value nuts. So I can't trade for nuts. None of them will trade nuts. There it is. Just straight up stopped hearing it. I'm like, what? What's happening? Where'd it go? Sound has left me. What shall I do when the sound has left me? The other clothing store? I think that's where I just was. I think I went in there already today. Yep, approaching the bridge. Please be nice here. That area's not. It might be similar up there too. I don't know, that's not necessarily a populated district, so it might be pretty alright there. Okay. The Cathedral District is currently neutral. The best variation of place. And yet, people are still fighting criminals here, huh? In the middle of the day?
Hold it, got you.
Hold it, got you. That's freaking hard to get him. He books it. Gotta give him that. Yes, clean water. Meter's already half full again because we are bad at this. Thankfully, when you drink water, you don't magically lose your bottle. That might sound like a silly thing to point out, but when you use tinctures, you magically lose your bottle. Like, why am I losing my bottles of water? Where are they going? It doesn't really make sense. I use a tincture and then it's like, yeah, that bottle of water, those very valuable bottles you've been using, it's gone. You can't maintain a supply of empty and full bottles and loop back and forth. You just have to spontaneously acquire new bottles on a regular basis in this game. And I'm just like, where are they going? And more specifically, why are there some mechanics where a bottle goes from empty to full to empty, but other mechanics where it does not? That is strange. The game supports that idea, but selectively and strangely. Man, the red part of the stamina meter goes up quick. Aglaya? Why is there a sick person in here? Who's this?
Kids won't leave the tower. Be a shame if it collapsed, since, you know, kids.
Hi, Grief. Unexpected. I'm surprised you were able to get here, considering people tend to murder people that are dressed like this once you leave the districts that they live in. Yeah. Were you arrested? Something like that, Cub. Not seized so much, but bound. I'll tell you, you're not as scary as you try to seem. We had a talk. I thought it'd be an interrogation, but no. We just talked for 2 hours. He was faster with me. We're all toys, Cub. Just toys. Puppets. You go about living and breathing and all that. Not a thought spared for your place in it all. But actually, you're pulled around by great strings. You think you're alive, but you ain't, pal. You ain't. But we have no right to call ourselves people. Wow, when'd you become such a philosopher? Nothing to do with philosophy. We are filled with cotton. You aren't, you're filled with clockwork. She knows what she's saying. She's a professional, she really is. I haven't figured it all out. Not yet. But I've seen the light, Cub. I don't want to live like this. People who see the light gain the will to live. I suspect it wasn't that. By the way, if you could, please, could you drop by the warehouse? Just check on the guys. Tell them to lock the place up and scatter. Tell them I said so. Tell them a long beak pecks Malay. They'll listen. They'll listen to you anyway. They know you. Where should they go, hunting in the night? That's up to them. I'm not their leader anymore. Tell them that. You tell them that. I can't do anything. Not from here. We've run all out of old grief. All right, I'll pay them a visit for the sake of an old friend. Yeah, I've already tried treating him. Shit. Aglaya's busy. Now is not the time to see her. Fuck you. God damn it. Something's brewing in Grief's soul. He asked me to disperse his old crowd and lock up the warehouse. God damn it. Aglaya's not even here. Anyone upstairs? I came all the way here. She's fucking up my schedule. She also evidently has time to talk to somebody for 2 hours. God damn, maybe that's why she's not beating the plague. She'll sit around and talk to somebody for that long. This is a really inconvenient staircase to do in a first-person game. There we go. I'll throw a save in. Alright, Capella. I'm hungry again already, huh? It is already 6 p.m. I have done a... We're already in the last 6 hours of the day. What did I even do today? Perhaps everything they say is true, and time really is moving in fast forward. Not a fan of that. But maybe they're right. Because... sweet goddamn. I, definitely losing time at a rate that I can't account for. I feel like I'm gonna accomplish basically nothing today. Which is a problem in a game about a limited number of days where you have to accomplish something every single day. Are you dead? What the hell? Farewell letter. A crumpled piece of paper. Smells like a marsh. For some reason. Touch to read it. Who can tally the number of drops in the sea? Who can tally the number of tears in this grief? I'm so happy it wasn't you, Father. Veronica Croy. So happy it wasn't you, Father. Not sure I follow what's going on. Got a free thread. Was she hung? Why would her body be here? Did she kill herself at the sign of her father being hung? Like, was her father killed right there? I don't know. And as you might expect, I am far too busy with my schedule to dwell on the fates of others. And so we are dehumanized in the face of war and death. Sure hope I can avoid attention while I go through here. That's empty. Oh, fuck. That's not the word you want to hear. Oh, there's guys over there. Let's stay away from that. The other options are pretty bad, like muddy or straight up infected and stuff like that. There it is. The other options are all generally pretty bad, but empty. That's definitive. There's an end to that is worrying. The cessation of a water supply that the entire town and I depend on. No biggie, it's just, you know, over. Fuck. Hoo-hoo. I sure hope they continue to find people that aren't me to chase after. Sorry, Mr. Police Officer. I guess militia. Oh, thank God. Alright. So up here, things are chill. Until the story kills me or something. Oh, there's a Bodo spot over there, or whatever you don't want to call that. I don't have any blood. I have infected blood. I don't think that counts. I think I've tried that already. Even if it did work, even if it was an option, I might not want to use it because it might like infect the spot.
The blood of the town is not a figment of our imagination, nor does it involve step rights. People are the blood of the town.
You came because you sensed me thinking of you. Inadvertently, I touched you with my thoughts, and it isn't the first time. Indeed, it isn't. Scattered thoughts and anxieties pop into my head, because we're connected, you and I. I'm sorry you have to hear them sometimes. That's my mother awakening inside of me. I can't help it, because I see you. It's alright. Useful, even. I had a dream yesterday. All our children lay on the ground, and a white flower grew from each of their heads. You'd water them when they were sad, and sometimes picked leaves from them for your potions. And then a cart ran over them all, and its wheels ground them to dust. Someone else is coming to the town? Death in an iron cart? Actually, you're right. Death is coming to our town in an iron cart. Precisely. So you see these dreams too? Death came to our town a week ago. I'm taking them from you. The ones you took care of, I'll do it now. And I'll do it better. So, there's no need for me to hurry and help Grace? You'll manage that on your own? And cure the sick, too. There's no need to be like that. You know that's not what I meant. What did you mean, then? When the trouble comes for them, let me be the one to shield them, not you, alright? I'll speak to it myself. Speak to what? Victoria, there's an outbreak. To save anyone, I need to work to make the cure, not argue abstract ideas. Have you made it already then? Or are you like that fancy big city doctor claiming that all we need for salvation is chemistry? He's a non-believer. But you're a better man. You know the world is more complicated than that, so believe me. Believe what? You can't look after them as I do. They'll die if they remain your wards, because you're still so far from understanding. You can't sense the town as I do. I'm taking them from you. You're in danger too, irresponsible girl. You'll be the first to die. No. Even if I die, I'll still linger. In them. In you all. Even in yourself. I have seen that too. What do you mean, you'll linger in me? Like intruding in my thoughts, even if you die? Perhaps. I hope we never get the chance to find out. Still, we're too different, you and I. I will always be your ally, but we aren't friends, I'm sorry. I've had enough of this nonsense. Everyone who entrusted their lives to me remains under my protection, including you. Victoria Ogimskaya's daughter is our new mistress. Why do children have to take after their parents? Things went in a particular direction there. I wonder if the earlier choices might have led to a branch where she actually could take charge of the bound. But even then, it's hard to say whether that would be a good idea or not. I'm leaning towards no. Got me some herbs. We lost another hour. I want to check this thing. I do wonder if I'll randomly see a Schmouder in one of these. A mysterious note. The Ripper's murderer will come to Friday's yard when pigs fly. You hear that, Ripper? We found him. Friday's yard when pigs fly. Fuck. If that's even a clue, I have no idea what it means. Hmm. Split. 1. I'll take that needle. We'll see. The children have tracked a murderer. The one who put creepy notes in their stashes. Could it be the murderer? Ah. Interesting conclusion you've run to. God, there are not great ways for me to get across town right now. Maybe it's time for me to use a needle. Oh. To use a boat. Not a needle. If I get here, I could ride a boat all the way to here. Otherwise I have to go through this, then through multiple, like, danger zones. Maybe best to avoid it. Hmm. This is the thing I've never engaged with. It's the game where you're supposed to do equivalent exchanges of items. That day became non-canon as I chose to focus on other things when I had to replay the day. So that entire mechanic has been not heavily engaged with, and yet here it is. It seems to be leading to a storyline. I'm impressed by how much the game certainly does replay. It certainly encourages replay value. You could definitely have a very different experience playing it a second time. I don't think I will. Because I'm going to be playing it 3 times. I don't think I'm going to replay the same campaign. But if you're that kind of person, it's there for you. It's the kind of thing that I might be more inclined to do if this was like a breakout hit of a series. Like, oh my god, the Pathologic videos do so well. But even though this is now a new release this time and not me digging up an old game, this does largely prove to be a series people get bored of relatively quickly, and a very niche chunk watches it. And I'm still game for covering it, but if I'm going to cover a game multiple times, that's usually because it's some kind of game that does well enough to justify that kind of behavior, as I'm sure makes sense. Because otherwise I'm just thinking of the many other very long RPGs that I would like to get to in the future, and how it's hard to justify replaying an entire RPG because I'll never catch up on my RPG backlog. They're so big. The Dragon Ages and Witchers and Pillars of Eternities and Baldur's Gates and so on, and KOTORs. But I want to. I'll try at least. And I'll likely not play any of them twice for that reason, unless one of them just does so bizarrely well and I'm also like personally excited about playing that game again. Here's the dock. Let's use this not very often used mechanic by me, because I do need to cover some ground. Fuck, we're down to the last 4 hours. It costs 2 fingernails. It's not even 1-to-1. Yeah, that got me there relatively quickly. It's still the same hour that it was when I got here. What do you mean, drop? Oh, that means I spent them, right? That icon usually means it dropped on the floor, so I'm like, what the fuck do you mean you dropped it? Right by Stamaton. What's the deal there? This is a neutral district. I would like to save. I don't really know where I am. This is not a particular spot I really visit. Okay, water? Oh yeah, that's the good shit. How am I this thirsty? Didn't I just drink water a moment ago? Did that tiny bit of sprinting already screw me? I could go for fish hooks. Fish hooks turn into fish, and fish are good. Do I talk to you or fight you? I would like to talk. Fuck. You. Sir, I have a knife. God damn. It's coming at me, huh? Empty bottle required. Oh. I guess. Yes. Blood. Why did I use that one? Why didn't I use the rusty scalpel? Damn it. I keep forgetting to always select the right tool in the moments like that. But hey, I can get some herbs from Mother Bodo. Hooray. That's something to work with. And he gave me money. Where is... There it is. I'm like, didn't I get a suspicious note? Where the fuck is it? Found your thief. He'll come to Friday's yard. Wait for him there. Just hit him first. He's a nutso. 450. Huh. Did he think I was the thief? Have I been framed? Or what's the context for this? I was looking for a murderer. He expected a thief. So we've met. What the hell? And now it's dark out. Great. Go, put it away. There we go. I've basically been tricked, haven't I? Were you involved or are you a rando? You're just a rando. Would you like some tweezers? No, nobody would ever like tweezers. Were they ever even useful for crafting? The rod. Don't tell me about your infected rod. Stamington's loft. Alright, it's getting dark now. I went the wrong way. Uh-oh. Oh, it's the wrong door, I suppose. Still, it's unnerving to have an X on the door of the building that he's in. I'm mainly coming in here because I'm just hoping he has a clock. I don't think I've saved since I was last at my home base, and I'm just very aware of the consequences of having to load or dying and so on, and I'm just leery of that. Please tell me you have a clock, you asshole. God damn it. Damn it, what a waste of a trip. There's probably a clock at the rod, but that's off course. But I'm supposed to have to fight my way into the Termitary. So you bet your ass I want to save. It'll give me a chance to visit the other clothing store today, which means I will have visited 3 of them, I think. Do I still have to visit Aglaya? Said she was busy at the moment, this isn't the time to visit her, but I still have to visit her every day. Supposedly. Am I off the hook because I at least tried? I don't know what to think there. All I know is that whenever I close the map, the screen's basically black. Becoming a bit of an issue. never the right cloth. He doesn't sell a button either. Can't just get lucky, can I? Can't I just use a fingernail as a button? Close enough, I say. Fuck. Fuck-a-doodle-doo. Alright. There are criminals afoot, for the sun has dropped, and doomed we have become. I know you're infected, but surely I can go into your house and use a clock real quick. This has been a day of unfruitful tangents and mistakes. Has not gone well. My hunger was spiking, and now it is not. The handwriting is childish, it says. Is this going to come up on a future day? Alright, we've at least saved. So now I need to haul ass. I thought I saw an herb bride for a second there. Maybe I did. Maybe she turned a corner when I looked away. I point out herb brides because I could use a place to spend my candles. I would especially love to turn candles into nuts, but I don't think that's an option. I'm safe from you, right? You're a Menku. Or whatever. You're a step person, not a mucker. It's fucked up that people are like after these guys in a racist sort of way. Because I'm very aware of the fact that that's the specific guy I'm safe from. But they're mistaken as being dangerous. Although I guess they're mistaken as being dangerous by people who they are maybe dangerous too. Maybe it's, I guess maybe it's just that, maybe it's just me that's safe from them. Uniquely. After all, it's steppe people that supposedly killed... What's his name? Reuben. Hello. You have garbage for me. That's really a bummer, honestly. Damn it. Like, I have candle stubs for you, but you don't have things I want. What is gonna happen when I come here? No guards. Has the Termitary been opened? If so, where's the crowd of survivors? Uh-oh. That's not a good sequence of questions, that's really worrying. Huh, it's open. Why aren't there throngs of survivors pouring out, all happy-like? Are they all dead inside? Oh boy. Is this a door? It is a door. Let's explore the Termitary. Maybe I'll finally find Tai Cheek. We're on the final damn stretch. Uh-oh, shit. Things are going well, I take it.